Today's date is September 11th, 2025. If anybody remembers being alive back 24 years ago today, as we saw the events unfold of that day, as you saw the images on TV or heard the words out of the radio as news was unfolding, you couldn't help but to feel a certain sense of a chill, of uncertainty. Just a knowing that things were bad, something horrible was happening, and you just wondered how far and how deep it would go, and when would it stop. Well, 24 years later, we commemorate those people who lost their lives that day, and they should be never forgotten about. We should never forget that day of infamy. Now, we got to compound the events of 24 years ago today into another event that happened just yesterday. All right? Charlie Kirk, yeah, that political commentator guy who used to go on those colleges and have his tour where he'd argue with the college kids and debate pretty much any issue they wanted to. And he was good at what he did. He was exercising his freedom of speech. And he was making his point right, but he did it with reason, with logic, and just downright decency. Well, whether you agree with him or not, that's beside the point. Maybe you completely disagree with what he stood for, but people, he shouldn't have died the way he did. He was assassinated. Somebody took a rifle and from 200 yards away, put a bullet through his neck, took his life. Yeah. And it just disheartens me again, the uncertainty, just the depths that the human animal will go in order to prove its point, and it's willing to take life, as freedom of speech away just because you don't agree. Well, that same feeling that I had 24 years ago is back in its own way. Now, typically, Tom does his INFJ stuff, and I do my INFJ things, and you know me for that, and I like doing those, but I couldn't think of one today. This is kind of a human issue right now, all right? And so I just wanted to address that and say how tragic it was that we live in a world that we are in. Now, people, as a man, sometimes it just, I feel disgusted that I'm part of the human race, that somehow I'm associated with it in this way. But I am who I am, and there's not much I can do about it. Well, my 3 minutes are coming up, people. Thank you.